Hi guys, welcome. We're here with the pick a card reading. We are jumping into the pick a card reading. Have you already met, excuse me, your twin flame? Let's get into it. This is a timeless video. Whenever you happen to be watching, let's ask Spirit, have you already met your twin flame? And we can say twin flame, okay, but the individual, let's say, who we say is your divine counterpart, and okay, so we're getting some really particular clues here. We're going to go just stack by stack. For some of you here, we've got the Father of Swords. I do feel for a large number of you that you have met your twin flame. Right off the bat, for the majority of you tuning into this video, you have already met your twin flame. There's possibly a focus on the number 7, even the element of air. This person may have a lot of air and a lot of earth in their chart, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, planets in the 7th, the 11th and the 3rd, planets in the 2nd, the 6th and the 10th. Let's get further clues though. We have the 9 of Cups as well coming through. For some of you, there is a theme here related to coming out. Study abroad, something related to travel even. We have the 9 of Cups. Somebody could be a foreign student, foreign exchange student. 7 of Cups again. We've got 2 7s, you guys. Yes, and 2 Cups cards here. Let's clear. Somebody here is an athlete for some of you, or they travel for a living, or there's something related to travel. Somebody here has a lot of Libra. Okay, let's get further clues. Have you already met your twin flame? Yeah, that's my signifier. I was just, thinking, if we do see the Justice card, this is confirmation that you have met your twin flame. So this individual may have a lot of Uranus in their chart, or when you met them, there was something really out of the world that took place when you met them. Like, they're very different. They could even be quite young, but then they have a mature side to them. They could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo. Either way, they've got a lot of Virgo, a lot of Mercury in their chart, a lot of air energy, a lot of earth. We've got the Magician coming through. Again, major archetypes here are Libra. Okay, Libra, Virgo, Capricorn even, I see that, yes. Even Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yeah, some of you know who your twin flame is, I feel. You do already know who this is. Big time, yes, yes. Okay, but they're a little bit younger maybe. There's a focus on the archetype of Gemini. Even they could be a Gemini rising, Gemini. They could have a Gemini moon or a Gemini in the 3rd house. They may have a strong Mercury. Let's get further clues. We also are seeing strong Cancer energies, 4th house energies. There could be a theme related to family. We have the letter N coming through, Z coming through on justice. We have I, N-I. We have R. I'm hearing Nirvana, B, 3, and 9, yeah. So there is a focus on something abroad, something related to something abroad here. This is the Celtic cross, by the way. For some of you, you have definitely met this person. There's something maybe related to finances when it comes to this individual. Let's pull further signifiers. Have you met your twin flame, stack 1? Although I feel like it's pretty clear here. Let's do a quick energy pull spread on the individual. Son of Wands could be strong fire energy against Sagittarius. Yes, I keep hearing it. You know this person, I feel. Your divine counterpart, okay? However you want to call it. Like, your soulmate, Daughter of Swords, mirroring the Son of Wands. You know this person at least. Like, you've heard of them. You know their name. I hear that. I hear the letter I. The 3 of Wands. The 2 of Wands, they could be studying something they may be currently studying, or, yes. They're young, you guys. They're still needing, they have not understood their life path, possibly. They have not figured out their long-term projection, maybe. They might, again, still be in the process of studying something, getting more training with something. They could literally be getting a degree with the Son of Wands and the Father of Wands. They're still, yeah, I get like a young energy, but I do feel like you have met your divine counterpart with that 2 of Wands as well coming through in the center of the 9 card spread. For some of you, you've been physical with this person already. I'm looking at these two. Like, there's a mirroring here, definitely. You've already met this person, you guys. You know, and I feel like yes, you've been physical with them already, and you know them. So thank you for tuning in, stack 1. Let's clear it and ground. We're going to get into stack 2 now. Let's take a look here. Have you met your twin flame already? For some of you, it's something related to traveling. You may meet them when you're traveling. 8 of Swords upright. For some of you, I feel like you do, but you don't. I feel like you may still be in the phase here. If you chose the second stack, like maybe you're still in the phase of feeling like you don't know if they are your twin flame. I get that. 8 of Pentacles at the base of the 8 of Swords. Like maybe you work with this person or you're aware of this person, but you haven't yet had like a soul shock awareness, possibly. And if you feel like that's not it, definitely pick another stack. The 9 of Cups in reverse. Oh, there are messages in every stack, you know. It can be that there's a factor here, or this is a message, but you know, indirectly, take it as you will. 9 of Cups, or maybe you don't quite have the feeling yet of wow, you know, maybe you feel like you're not sure how they see you. For a number of you, yes, I feel like if that's not the case, like when you first met them, that's maybe how you felt. Interesting. That Son of Wands came through in the first stack. It definitely could be some overlap. We did have that Father of Wands in reverse. You meet this person maybe while you're working or while they're working. It's like at first you're not sure. It's like, I'm not sure. Like, are they interested in me even? You may question or doubt when you first meet this person if they're actually interested in you, especially physically. There's for some of you, yeah, but then you start like having dreams of them. I see that with the Father of Wands and the Father of Cups. It's like, wait a second. It seems like there's more. That Ace of Swords tells me that you do already maybe know this person, but again, like even if you know them, okay, or you've met them, I feel it's going to take like a few more times for it to really kind of click and where you feel like you can say confidently that they are your twin flame. So there's something about recognition that takes gradual energies. 11, the number 11, they could be life path number 11. They may have a lot of Sagittarius in their chart. They could be a foreign language. They could be linguist. BR. This came through in the first stack. Again, there could be some major overlap there. I'm hearing grad. They could be studying something. C, T, let's clear it. K, they could be a teacher or a mentor. F. So take it as you will, you guys. We focus on those letters and numbers here. It's kind of hard to see, huh? Yeah. They could be a teacher as well. Okay, so stack 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to hit the like button if you liked this video, if it was helpful for you, if it was resonant, and I hope it was helpful in some way. Let's see here really quickly. Any other clues? Should we, let's see, pull a few more cards maybe here for you, stack 2. Pull a quick 9-card spread. What factors? I think, well, okay, let's do quick 9-card spread. Yeah, for some of you, I get there's similar, same energies, you guys. Take the messages as they've come through already. I hear that by your guides. Let's clear it. That might be your message. Let's move into the 3rd stack, guys. Thank you for tuning in. The Fool fell on the ground. Let's clear it. Yeah, there might be a little bit of a dynamic of like, masculine energy. There's a question of masculinity. I hear that. Okay, that's just coming through. That could be the 2nd stack, but it can also be the 3rd. We technically checked out of that 2nd stack, but there's something maybe like when you first meet this person, like you're quite young, you don't quite get it yet again. It can be for some of you though. There's a question of it's like maybe at first, like psychologically you're thinking, oh, my soulmate couldn't look like that, my soulmate couldn't be like this, but then you start to realize like, but wait, I actually have feelings for them, you know. It's something like this. So for some of you, again, like Spirit is saying, maybe that you do know them and this is your process, but that was how it was in the beginning when you first did meet them. Okay, so let's clear it around. I'm also hearing that maybe they were not ready when you first met them. That's a 1st stack still. A 2nd stack, you guys. All right, 3rd stack here. Have you met your divine counterpart? 2 of Swords. I feel still, sorry guys, the 2nd stack, there are some messages still. For some of you, there is something here like somebody was having trouble like defining it as something related even to the concept of maturity, even age. Like maybe they weren't understanding in the beginning. So let's get further. For some of you, someone was someone's mentor. I hear that. Let's clear it. Maybe, again, though, it's like age, like, oh, I could never be with somebody older than me, for example. Maybe it's yeah, like, I see a woman who's older, you know, but somebody had to be, how do we say, like, non-judgmental towards the relationship, like, and that took time. So, again, like, if you're going in thinking, oh, I could never, you know, like, you know, have a connection in this space due to these factors, but then, yeah, I mean, how can you really have a vulnerable connection? But nevertheless, I feel like the emotions are still there. Like, that didn't change the way you actually felt about them. So I feel like this is yeah, but it can go either way. Maybe, you know, it was a mirroring. Like, you felt on some level dimension as well that this was, like, almost impossible for whatever reason. Like, maybe you also felt like, you know, it was not really going to go anywhere. Maybe at first it was even just more of like a professional situation, like, let me maybe help this person, you know, with so and so, or but you did not think maybe it was even a friend scenario. But I get it as like there is some kind of question of the culture, or even the religion, or even the I mean, I hate to say this because it's not an appropriate, right, situation to judge others on based on, but it could have been like a caste system. Like somebody maybe was really in the subconsciously discriminating against maybe somebody who they actually felt like, if they were not thinking of it through the lens and the paradigm of programmed reality, okay, they would say, I love this person. So there was something kind of like impacting the way that somebody was able to actually see the potential. Let's move into the third stack. But yet again, I feel there was a focus on even dynamic roles. Like, okay, so yeah, like, for example, in my culture, like, we're not allowed to date like a woman who's older, for example. This is something I'm hearing. Let's clear it. Or in my culture, like, you know, or there's just something, I don't know, guys, you gotta take it as you will. It's like cultural or something like that. Has to do with maybe even someone's career. Yep, their job. Could have been taboo even. Yep, the moon popping out. 4 wands. We're still in the second deck, guys. 2 wands. Yeah. Someone was maybe like reluctant. Like maybe they were even kind of freaked out. They were scared. Like they thought, maybe they felt it's inappropriate even. It's like, I don't want to have feelings, like, you know, maybe in general, they told themselves, I don't want to have maybe another relationship after a certain point, or I don't want to get into a connection. Okay, so let's clear it around. For some of you, somebody maybe was actually in a relationship before in the past. Somebody didn't want to, or they weren't ready to interact with somebody professionally or officially. So they kept it more casual, like before they could actually really, yeah, they had to, it's clear. This is like, yeah, in the beginning, let's clear it. This is in the beginning. For some of you, somebody maybe they were even in a relationship, but I get this is not, I feel this is psychological, like they had to get ready to be in the relationship. So let's get into the third stack here. Have you already met your twin flame? Temperance, upright. For some of you, I feel you have not. This person may actually be abroad. For some of you, I feel like the minute you met this person, it's going to feel very serendipitous, almost random. There's some element or factor here that's just surprising. It's reminding me a smidgen of that second stack. 5 of Pentacles, upright. Some of you, this person will be absolutely different from your usual type. 100%. There's no questions asked there with that. Ace of Cups, upright. Yeah, for some of you, yeah, there's something exciting, very attractive, but like kind of worrisome even at the same time. It's like some of you, I feel like you're gonna have love at first sight here with this person, or there's something you recognize. No, Ace of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. I don't feel for some of you that you've already met this person yet again. I feel like right now you may have had a vision of this person, but let's get further clues. I almost feel like this person, when you meet them, you're not gonna have questions. You're not gonna have questions, like you're not going to be worried or wonder like who this person is. Interesting. Okay, let's get some letters here on if this person has met their divine counterpart. RT or TR X. Yeah, interesting. 13 RX, retrograde. Maybe you meet them during a retrograde, or you met them during retrograde. I'm hearing Tyrannosaurus Rex. Take it as you will. This could be a clue. I'm not sure what that's alluding to for everybody, but we have RTI. I think that's the name of a program or something. Something, is it related to physical therapy? Okay, let's get further. Letters related. Number 2, K. Somebody possibly has children, or somebody is a twin, or something like that, like an actual twin. Something related to the archetype of Gemini. Yeah, K, 12. Some of you may work in K through 12. It could be education. Maybe you guys meet in school even. Yeah. 9, the number 9 coming through. Okay, let's get a few more clues. Who is this individual? Your twin flame. We get more clues about this individual. I recommend to watch other pick a card readings as well. I've just done one that lays out what your twin flame will be wearing when you first meet them. So that might be some. Let's clear it. Well, I'll put that link at the end of this video, hopefully. But it, you know, whatever's meant to be. If you feel guided to watch that. For some of you, this person has a lot of Scorpio. They have a lot of Leo. They may be a teacher. They're in the limelight position. Even for some of you, they're in a leadership position, big time. They're a director, even possibly. For some of you, they have a child or 2 children. For some, or they have a program related to children, education. This is a general video, of course. Take it as you will. Yeah, something with children. They work in an education field or something like this, or they work. Yeah, definitely, no question. Magician, the Chariot. They have a program. I'm here, after school program even. They could even be like an athlete. They could be a coach. For some of you, they're a designer, a fashion designer for athletic wear, athletic couture. I see that. Yeah, someone here is very much comfortable, yeah, in when it comes to people, working with people. For some of you with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune as well, they are kind of like very, even I'm hearing physically active. They're very brave. I see that. People see them as brave. This is what I'm hearing. Son of Pentacles, yeah, they have a company. Maybe they're an entrepreneur. For some of you, they work with finances, or they work with, I'm hearing builders. They work with the assets of others. I see that. Something with finances, even it can be. So possibly. Any other clues here? Stack 3. Mother of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you may even, you guys may have complementary talents. We'll see you in the next readings, guys. Love